the mirror showed him a stranger. Not an old stranger, not yet. But a stranger nonetheless. A man whose energy had dwindled to a flicker, whose muscles felt like forgotten friends, and whose days were increasingly defined by what he couldn't do, rather than what he still yearned for. He looked at his reflection and saw not just the passage of time, but a warning. A stark, undeniable truth whispered by his own aging body: if he didn't act, the decline would be devastating. The stark reality for many of us, as we cross that invisible threshold into our 50s and beyond, is a gradual but relentless shift in our physical capabilities. It's a phenomenon so common, so pervasive, that it's almost accepted as an inevitable part of aging. But what if it's not inevitable? What if the fading energy, the loss of muscle mass, the very feeling of being less than you used to be, isn't a decree from fate, but a symptom of something we can actively influence? This isn't just about vanity or wanting to look younger. This is about living. This is about retaining the independence, the joy, and the vitality that makes life worth living. Think about it. Losing muscle mass after 50 isn't just about having less toned arms or a flabbier stomach. It's about a cascade of negative effects that impact every aspect of your health. We're talking about a significant increase in the risk of falls, which can lead to serious injuries like fractures, and a diminished ability to perform everyday tasks from carrying groceries to getting out of a chair. It affects your metabolism, making weight management harder and increasing your susceptibility to conditions like type 2 diabetes. And, perhaps most importantly, it impacts your energy levels, that precious commodity that allows you to engage with life, to pursue hobbies, to play with grandchildren, to simply enjoy a sunny afternoon. The statistics are sobering. By age 50, men can lose as much as 10% of their muscle mass per decade, and women, particularly after menopause, can experience even faster rates of muscle loss. This process, known as sarcopenia, isn't just a cosmetic issue, it's a significant health concern. The World Health Organization estimates that by 2050, 1 in 6 people globally will be over the age of 65. That's billions of people who will face these aging-related challenges. And for those who don't proactively address muscle loss and energy decline, the consequences can be truly devastating, leading to a reduced quality of life, increased healthcare costs, and a premature dependence on others. But here's the incredible news: it doesn't have to be this way. Science is revealing powerful, accessible ways to combat this decline, to not just slow it down, but to actually rebuild and boost your muscle and energy reserves. Today, we're going to dive deep into what science is uncovering, specifically focusing on 3 incredible foods that have shown remarkable promise in helping individuals over 50 not just maintain, but actively rebuild their muscle mass and significantly boost their energy levels. Ignore the miracle pills and the fads. We're talking about real, science-backed nutritional powerhouses that can make a tangible difference in your life. But before we unveil these champions of rejuvenation, let's first understand the subtle, yet significant, signs that your body might be signaling a need for this kind of nutritional intervention. One of the first, and often overlooked, signs that your body is struggling to maintain muscle and energy is a persistent feeling of fatigue that doesn't seem to improve with rest. You might be getting 8 hours of sleep, but you still wake up feeling drained, and that sluggishness follows you throughout the day. It's not just being tired after a long day, it's a deep, pervasive exhaustion that makes even simple tasks feel monumental. You find yourself reaching for that extra cup of coffee, then another, just to get through the afternoon, and even then, you're just pushing through, not truly energized. This lack of sustained energy can be a direct consequence of declining muscle mass. Muscle tissue is metabolically active. It burns calories and plays a crucial role in regulating blood sugar and energy production. When muscle mass diminishes, your body's ability to produce and utilize energy efficiently is compromised, leading to that constant state of weariness. You might also notice that your recovery time after any physical activity, even a brisk walk, is significantly longer. What used to leave you feeling invigorated now leaves you feeling depleted for hours, sometimes even days. This reduced capacity for recovery is a telltale sign that your body's repair mechanisms, which are intimately linked to muscle health and energy metabolism, are not functioning optimally. Another crucial indicator is a noticeable decrease in your strength and stamina. This isn't just about not being able to lift as much as you used to. It's about the subtle ways your body starts to protest. You might find yourself struggling to open jars, to carry in groceries from the car in one trip, or even to get up from a low chair without having to use your hands to push yourself up. Climbing stairs might become more challenging, and you might find yourself huffing and puffing much sooner than you did previously. This decline in functional strength impacts your independence and your ability to participate in activities you once enjoyed. You might start avoiding certain tasks or hobbies because they've become too physically demanding. This can lead to a gradual withdrawal from social activities and a feeling of isolation, further exacerbating the decline in overall well-being. The decrease in stamina means that activities that require sustained effort, like gardening, playing a round of golf, or even a long walk with friends, become exhausting rather than enjoyable. You might find yourself cutting these activities short or opting out altogether, a silent surrender to the limitations your body is imposing. You might also experience a subtle but significant change in your body composition, even if your weight hasn't changed drastically. This is where the concept of skinny fat comes into play, but it's more than just a cosmetic issue. It's about the shift from muscle mass to fat mass, even if the number on the scale remains the same. If you're losing muscle, you're likely gaining fat, particularly around your midsection. This isn't just about fitting into your clothes, it's about metabolic health. Visceral fat, the fat that accumulates around your organs, is particularly dangerous. It's strongly linked to inflammation, insulin resistance, and an increased risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain cancers. You might notice your clothes feel tighter in some areas, even if they're looser in others. Your posture might also begin to change. As your core muscles weaken, you might find yourself slouching more, leading to back pain and a less confident stance. This visual and physical shift is a direct consequence of sarcopenia and declining metabolic function. Furthermore, you might observe a general decline in your cognitive function or mental clarity. While not always directly attributed to muscle loss, the link between muscle health, energy levels, and brain function is increasingly being recognized. Muscles aren't just for movement, they are also endocrine organs that produce myokines, signaling molecules that have profound effects on various bodily systems, including the brain. Low muscle mass and poor energy metabolism can contribute to inflammation, which can negatively impact cognitive processes, leading to brain fog, difficulty concentrating, memory lapses, and a general feeling of mental sluggishness. You might find yourself forgetting appointments, struggling to follow conversations, or simply feeling less sharp than you used to. This can be incredibly frustrating and can impact your professional life, your personal relationships, and your overall sense of self. The energy deficit can also mean your brain isn't getting the consistent fuel it needs to function optimally. Finally, consider your susceptibility to minor injuries and your body's ability to recover from them. Perhaps you've noticed that a simple stumble or a minor bump now leads to a bruise that lasts for weeks, or a small cut takes an unusually long time to heal. This is often a sign of a compromised immune system and a reduced capacity for tissue repair, both of which are closely tied to overall health, muscle status, and energy levels. Your body's ability to repair and regenerate cells slows down as you age, but this process can be significantly accelerated by poor nutrition and declining muscle health. You might also find that your joints feel stiffer and more prone to aches and pains, even without significant exertion. This can be due to weaker supporting muscles and increased inflammation, both of which can be addressed with the right nutritional strategies. Ignoring these signs isn't just about accepting the inevitable march of time. It's about accepting a diminished quality of life, a life filled with more limitations and less joy. But the good news is that a powerful antidote is within reach, residing in the very foods we consume. So, what are these remarkable foods that can help us reclaim our strength and vitality after 50? Science is pointing to a powerful combination of protein, healthy fats, and specific micronutrients. Let's break down these nutritional titans. Our first powerhouse is DARS fatty fish. Think salmon, mackerel, sardines, and herring. Why are these so crucial? It boils down to two incredibly important components: high-quality protein and omega-3 fatty acids. Protein is the absolute building block of muscle. Without adequate protein, your body simply cannot repair and rebuild muscle tissue, especially after the age of 50, when protein synthesis can become less efficient. Fatty fish are packed with complete proteins, meaning they contain all the essential amino acids your body needs. But it's the omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, that really elevate fatty fish to superstar status in the fight against aging and energy decline. Omega-3s are potent anti-inflammatories. Inflammation is a silent saboteur that contributes to nearly every chronic disease, including those that accelerate aging and muscle loss. By reducing systemic inflammation, omega-3s help protect your muscle cells from damage, improve insulin sensitivity, which is vital for energy, and support overall cellular health. Research has shown that adequate omega-3 intake can help preserve muscle mass, improve muscle function, and even enhance protein synthesis. Studies have specifically linked omega-3 fatty acid supplementation to increased muscle strength and reduced muscle soreness in older adults. Furthermore, omega-3s are vital for brain health. They are a major component of brain cell membranes and play a critical role in neurotransmitter function. This can translate to improved cognitive function, better mood, and even a boost in energy levels, as a healthy brain is essential for a vibrant, energetic life. The impact of omega-3s extends to cardiovascular health as well, lowering blood pressure, reducing triglycerides, and improving arterial function, all of which contribute to better overall energy and vitality. To incorporate more fatty fish into your diet, aim for at least 2 servings per week. Grilled salmon with a side of roasted asparagus, a simple sardine salad on whole grain toast, or baked mackerel with lemon and herbs are all delicious and incredibly beneficial ways to reap these rewards. If you're not a fan of fish, don't despair. High-quality omega-3 supplements derived from fish oil or algae, for a vegetarian-vegan option, are readily available and can be an excellent alternative. However, always opt for reputable brands that test for purity and potency. When choosing fish, look for wild-caught options whenever possible, as they generally have a better omega-3 to omega-6 ratio. Our second champion food is eggs, often overlooked due to outdated concerns about cholesterol. Eggs are a nutritional powerhouse that offers an exceptional combination of high-quality protein and essential micronutrients that are vital for muscle rebuilding and sustained energy after 50. Each large egg contains about 6 grams of complete protein, making them an incredibly efficient and convenient way to meet your daily protein needs. What's remarkable about egg protein is its high biological value, meaning your body can absorb and utilize it very effectively. This is crucial for muscle protein synthesis, the process by which your body repairs and builds new muscle tissue. Beyond protein, eggs are rich in a unique array of micronutrients that are critical for energy metabolism and muscle function. They are an excellent source of choline, a nutrient that is vital for brain health, nerve function, and the metabolism of fats. Choline is essential for transporting fats into cells, to be used for energy, and plays a role in muscle contraction. Eggs also provide B vitamins, including B12 and riboflavin, which are directly involved in converting food into energy. Deficiencies in these vitamins can lead to fatigue and a general lack of vitality. Furthermore, eggs contain creatine, an amino acid that plays a key role in providing energy to your muscles. While your body produces creatine naturally, dietary sources can help maintain optimal levels, which is particularly beneficial for muscle performance and recovery. They also offer leucine, an amino acid that is a primary driver of muscle protein synthesis. And let's not forget the antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which are beneficial for eye health, and selenium, a powerful antioxidant that protects cells from damage. To effectively leverage the benefits of eggs, remember that the yolk is where many of these micronutrients are concentrated. So, don't shy away from eating the whole egg. Whether scrambled, boiled, poached, or made into an omelette with plenty of vegetables, Eggs are incredibly versatile. Aim for 1 to 2 eggs daily as part of a balanced diet. If you have any specific dietary concerns or health conditions, it's always a good idea to consult with your doctor or a registered dietitian regarding your egg intake. Our third essential food group is lean meats and poultry. Think chicken breast, turkey braised, lean beef, and pork tenderloin. Similar to fatty fish, these provide superior quality protein, which is the absolute cornerstone of muscle health and repair. After 50, our bodies become more resistant to the anabolic muscle building effects of protein, meaning we need to consume a sufficient amount of high-quality protein to stimulate muscle protein synthesis effectively. Lean meats and poultry are excellent sources of this crucial nutrient, providing all the essential amino acids in the right proportions. Beyond protein, these sources are rich in vital micronutrients that directly support energy production and muscle function. For example, sees iron is abundant in red meat, and it's absolutely critical for carrying oxygen in the blood to your muscles and brain. Without adequate iron, you'll experience fatigue and reduced endurance. Iron deficiency anemia is a common cause of persistent tiredness, and lean red meat is one of the most bioavailable sources of this essential mineral. Another key player is creatine, which, as mentioned earlier, is a significant energy source for muscles, particularly during short bursts of intense activity. Lean meats are a natural and potent source of creatine, helping to fuel your muscles and improve performance and recovery. These foods also provide B vitamins, particularly B6 and B12, which are indispensable for energy metabolism. Vitamin B12, in particular, is crucial for the formation of red blood cells and the proper functioning of the nervous system, both of which are fundamental for sustained energy and preventing fatigue. A deficiency in B12 can lead to significant lethargy and neurological symptoms. The zinc content in lean meats is also important. Zinc is involved in hundreds of enzymatic reactions in the body, including those related to protein synthesis, immune function, and wound healing, all critical for maintaining muscle and energy as we age. To maximize the benefits, choose lean cuts and prepare them in healthy ways. Grilling, baking, broiling, or stir-frying are excellent methods. Avoid deep frying, which adds unhealthy fats and can negate some of the benefits. Incorporating chicken breast into salads or stir-fries, making lean beef burgers on whole wheat buns, or enjoying a simple turkey breast sandwich can be effective ways to include these foods. Portion control is also important, focusing on palm-sized servings. As with any dietary changes, if you have specific health conditions, such as high cholesterol or kidney issues, consult with your healthcare provider or a registered dietitian to determine the appropriate amounts and types of lean meats for your individual needs. Now, let's talk about how to integrate these nutritional powerhouses into a lifestyle that actively promotes muscle rebuilding and boosts energy after 50. It's not just about eating these foods. It's about a holistic approach that combines nutrition with other key lifestyle pillars. First prioritize protein intake throughout the day. Don't just have a large protein meal once a day. Distribute your protein intake across your meals and snacks. This ensures a consistent supply of amino acids for muscle repair and growth. For example, start your day with eggs, have lean chicken or fish for lunch, and perhaps a lentil soup with a side of lean turkey for dinner. Snacks can include Greek yogurt, a handful of almonds, or a hard-boiled egg. Aim for roughly 20-30 grams of protein per meal. Second, as consistency is key. Building muscle and boosting energy is a marathon, not a sprint. Make these foods a regular part of your weekly diet, not just an occasional treat. The benefits are cumulative. Think of it as investing in your future self, day after day. Third, combine nutrition with strength training. These foods provide the building blocks, but you need to stimulate your muscles to use them. Resistance training, even using your own body weight or resistance bands, is incredibly effective for building and maintaining muscle mass. Aim for at least 2 to 3 strength training sessions per week, focusing on compound movements that work multiple muscle groups. Even simple exercises like squats, lunges, push-ups, modified if needed, and rows can make a significant difference. The synergy between adequate protein intake and strength training is powerful. You're giving your body the fuel it needs and the stimulus to build something stronger. Fourth, stay hydrated. Water is essential for countless bodily functions, including nutrient transport, muscle function, and energy production. Dehydration can lead to fatigue and impaired performance. Make sure you're drinking enough water throughout the day. Carrying a water bottle and sipping on it regularly is a simple yet effective habit. Fifth, manage stress and prioritize sleep. Chronic stress and poor sleep can wreak havoc on your hormones, leading to increased inflammation and reduced muscle growth and energy. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Develop a relaxing bedtime routine and find healthy ways to manage stress, such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, or gentle yoga. These lifestyle factors are not optional. They are integral to unlocking the full potential of your nutritional efforts. 6. Consider supplements wisely, but not as a replacement. While whole foods should be your primary focus, certain supplements can be beneficial if your diet is lacking or if you have specific deficiencies. For example, a high-quality omega-3 supplement can be helpful if you don't eat fatty fish regularly. Vitamin D is another important supplement, especially for those with limited sun exposure, as it plays a role in muscle function and immunity. Creatine monohydrate is also a well-researched supplement that can enhance muscle strength and energy production. However, always consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement regimen to ensure it's appropriate for you and won't interact with any medications. Finally, listen to your body. Pay attention to how different foods make you feel. Notice changes in your energy levels, your strength, and your overall well-being as you incorporate these strategies. Adjust your approach based on your individual needs and responses. There's no one-size-fits-all approach, but the principles remain the same. Nourish your body with quality protein, healthy fats, and essential micronutrients, and support it with consistent movement, adequate rest, and stress management. By embracing these 3 food groups, fatty fish, eggs, and lean meats, poultry, and integrating them into a consistent, active lifestyle, you are not just eating for health, you are actively investing in your vitality. You are telling your body that it's time to rebuild, to re-energize, and to thrive, not just survive. The subtle signs of decline we discussed are not a life sentence, they are a call to action, a prompt to provide your body with the tools it needs to flourish. Imagine yourself with more sustained energy, the kind that allows you to enjoy your hobbies, to engage fully with your loved ones, and to pursue your passions without feeling held back. Imagine the quiet confidence that comes from feeling strong and capable in your own body, from knowing you have the physical resilience to tackle your day. This transformation isn't about a quick fix, it's about a sustainable, empowering journey towards a more vibrant and fulfilling life after 50. It's about reclaiming your narrative, choosing to be an active participant in your health, and reaping the incredible rewards that come with that choice. Remember, it's never too late to start. The power to rebuild and re-energize lies within your reach, and it begins with the choices you make today. Thank you so much for staying with us through this in-depth exploration. We truly appreciate you joining us on Body Revival. If you found this information valuable, please consider subscribing to our channel. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our future videos packed with practical advice for improving your health and vitality. We're dedicated to bringing you the most up-to-date and actionable insights to help you feel your best. Wishing you all incredible health and unwavering inner strength on your journey.